Hi everyone, I'm Vicki-Anne from Creative Recruiters. This week I've been speaking to in-house creative services managers and asking them two different questions. Firstly, what is their greatest concern as a creative services manager right now? And the second question was, what are they ideally hoping for in the short term? The answers, perhaps unsurprisingly, were very similar. The most consistent concern was about connectivity and visibility, given that their teams are now all working remotely. I learned there's a variety of ways that people are tackling this, from the introduction of video conferencing, the most popular being Zoom, Skype and Teams, to the introduction of Friday night team drinks over Zoom, to organising special guest speakers to join them for weekly creative inspiration meetings. One creative services manager I spoke to, though, had a really unique solution that I thought I'd share with you. He said that he has implemented a team whip via Skype at 9 a.m. every day, and then the team actually leaves the Skype on throughout the day. Everyone puts themselves on mute, but when you want to speak to someone, you simply just start talking by saying, "Hey, Vanessa, hey, Lawrence, can you help me with something?" The person unmutes themselves and responds. It's no different to calling out their name in the office. He said this way, not only does the team feel connected to the business and each other throughout the day, they're also continuing to learn from each other as they would have in the office environment. So I thought that was actually a really good one. When I then asked the creative services manager what they were hoping for mostly for the short term, again, the answers were similar. Most were hoping for their teams to continue to adapt and embrace this new way of remote working as our new normal, that any shock, despair, or anxiety, of course, lessens over time. They're also hoping that their teams remain productive, but the flip side of that for some is actually helping their teams find a better work-life balance, as many were finding it hard to turn off. Mostly they're hoping that they can, of course, keep their team employed for the long term. I think there was a collective sigh of relief when JobKeeper was extended, but I can hear an air of caution, of course, also remains. I hope sharing some of this information has been helpful, and I'll continue to speak to as many business leaders as I can and come back to you with any gold nuggets I learn along the way. In the meantime, please don't hesitate to get in touch. My details are here at the bottom of the page. Thanks so much for listening, and keep well.